What is up, our nation wrestling shooters, members and viewers? This is Scott Kisegeo, the owner and chairman of the NWS, which is now the Nation Wrestling Shooters instead of Worldwide Nation Wrestling Shooters, because the Worldwide Nation Wrestling Shooters is too long of a name, so it's now the Nation Wrestling Shooters. And today, I'm going to give you my recap and review of the Season 2 finale of Lucha Underground and Season 2, Episode 26, entitled Ultima Lucha 3. And it was a fantastic season finale. Okay, the show opens with highlights of Season 2 leading to this finale. The highlights are our backstories and progression of our main storylines that are expected to culminate tonight. After the highlights package, Vampiro is shown with Pentagon Jr. Vampiro is giving Pentagon Jr. one final lesson of fear to prepare for his battle with Mantanza Cradle tonight for the Lucha Underground Championship. Pentagon follows his fears into a dark cave and confronts several versions of himself. Vampiro tells us that he must confront his fears and defeat them. Vampiro appears out of the shadows dressed in Pentagon Jr.'s attire. Pentagon wins the battle and unmasks Vampiro. Now that he has conquered his fear, Vampiro does a ritual where he states that Pentagon will become Pentagon Doc. I like that opening segment. We are now in the temple as the announcers Matt Striker and Vampiro preview the upcoming action. The first match is for the Trios title match. Jack Evans, PJ Black, and Johnny Mundo versus Aerostar, Phoenix, and Drago. This is a very entertaining match. Fast-packed action to stop this match. Traditional tag rules are completely ignored with illegal men coming into the ring, which is mentioned by commentary by Matt Striker. The referee, Rick Knox, tries to take control of the match and that's limiting double teaming because he is upset the wrestlers are not making legal tags. Interesting spot. Once the action settles, Worldwide Underground takes control of the match with Evans, Mundo, and Black all showcasing their talents and eventually and then in the tandem. The referee again loses control of the action of all six men get involved. Phoenix and Aerostar team up for a great electric ladder planker in the outside. The chaotic action leads to the first near fall, when by Phoenix and Mundo several arrow moves by Star, Phoenix, and Drago and Mundo just as Mundo is about to be pinned. The ref is pulled out of the ring and taken out by Evans with no weapon sight. The crazy action continues and in and outside the ring. Worldwide Underground grabs the Trios title and uses them to their advantage. They play air guitar on the titles and then lay off Phoenix with a triple belt shot. The ref is back up and counts 4 near fall. Worldwide is upset that the ref didn't count to 3, and they knock him out again. No ref again. Angelico then appears at ringside with crutches out for revenge. He takes out Johnny Mundo with several shots with the crutch. Phoenix hits the Phoenix driver as the ref is revived and it counts to 3. Aerostar, Phoenix, and Drago defeat Johnny Mundo, PJ Black, and Jack Evans to become the new Lucha Underground Trios champions. Really great match. Really great way to open the show. Match number 4. Al Dragon Asuka Jr. versus Black Lotus. Both of these characters have an elegant backstory. Leading to this match, fast-paced match early on, very even battle. Lotus was very impressive. Both competitors are very stiff in this match. Considering the backstory, it makes sense that Asuka was out for blood in this one. As Asuka takes advantage of Lotus, the announcers state that the beating by Asuka seems personal without actually knowing the backstory between the two. As the action continues out of nowhere, Pentagon Jr. arrives dressed as an all-black attire and attacks both Asuka and Lotus. Package pile driver Asuka and the sacrifice armbreaker on both of them by Pentagon. Black Lotus and El Dragon Asuka Jr. battle to a no contest. Really good. I like this new style of Pentagon Jr. I like that he's Pentagon Doc now. Post-credits, the crowd chants for Pentagon. Vampiro on comedy says this is the debut of Pentagon Doc. Pentagon Doc is in the ring. ring getting a huge response from the believers in the temple. Pentagon talks about how Mantanza broke him and humiliated him, that he was a broken man, but his teacher Vampiro took him to the darkest places in the universe and helped him conquer his fear. Pentagon gives his master Vampiro credit for helping him. He states that Ian Hodgkinson is dead, and he states that Pentagon Jr. is dead, and that he is now Pentagon Dark, and that he will show no fear or mercy to Mantanza tonight. Pentagon demands that he face Mantanza right now for the Lucha Underground title, closing the promo with his Cyril Mido tagline as we go in the break. Then it's the Lucha Underground Championship match. The Monster Mantanza Cueto with Dario Cueto versus Pentagon Dark. Pentagon starts off the match with an offensive diving onto Mantanza on the outside as Dario Cueto watches his brother get pummeled by Pentagon. When he grabs the title belt and hits him with it, Pentagon then grabs a cable and begins to choke Mantanza out. Pentagon is in complete control, hits a Death Valley driver on Mantanza. On the outside, Pentagon head with hard strikes and chops as he beats on Mantanza. He then beats Mantanza down for a steel chair, and then eventually the wooden chairs at ringside in this no DQ match. Pentagon dominated the early portion of the match. Dario Cueto is heard on the mic trying to get his brother to rally. Action is finally in the ring as Pentagon continues to dominate. This leads to a couple of near falls in the ring. Pentagon then brings a steel chair into the ring, sets it in the corner. This backfires and Mantanza sends Pentagon into the steel chair. Mantanza, now in control, hits several suplexes and a couple of standing moonsaults. Both men stand toe-to-toe in the ring, taking each other's best shots as Mantanza sends Pentagon to the outside. He attempts a suicide dive, but Pentagon grabs a chair and hits him with it in mid-air. Pentagon then hits a Mexican driver Mantanza and then signals for the finish. Vampiro gives Pentagon a barbed wire baseball bat. Dario Cueto, out of desperation, runs into the ring to save his brother. Pentagon goes to break Cueto's arm when Mantanza hits Pentagon with the barbed wire bat and the Wrap of Gods for the victory. Mantanza defeats Pentagon Dark to retain the Lucha Underground Championship. Really good match, even though I wanted Pentagon Dark to win, but it was really good. Like I said, I like this new side of Pentagon Dark. What he did at the end was absolutely amazing. So this is a great match. Post-match, Vampiro comes to the ring to check on his student when Pentagon Dark pushes Vampiro away as we head to the break. Back in the temple, Strike and Vampiro reset the action and recap what has taken place and what is to come. Striker asks Vampiro how he is doing and he refuses to respond. Then it's Ivelisse versus Taya. Ivelisse comes at Taya strong early on as the action goes to the outside. Taya is able to counter and turn the tables on Ivelisse. Taya DDTs Ivelisse on a chair on the outside. Ivelisse counters a potential suplex onto the chairs and then takes a seated Taya repeatedly. Ivelisse goes into the crowd and then dives out to the outside and onto Taya. They battle to the announcer's table and Taya regains control and the brawl continues onto the stairs near the crowd. They both grab each other's hair and throw each other down the stairs. They stumble back into the ring. Ivelisse hits the snap German suplex and a powerbomb. As Ivelisse goes to pin Taya, the lights go out. The lights are back on, the ref has disappeared, and Katrina is in the ring behind Ivelisse and she hits the double underhook driver. Lights back on. Out. The ref turns into the position he was in before. Taya hits a double boot stop and gets the win as Katrina looks on from the crowd. Winner, Taya Ivelisse by pinfall. Really great match. I really enjoyed this match. I thought this match was a really great women's match. Lucha Underground knows exactly how to use a, even though it's a TV show, they know exactly how to use a women's division. So Lucha Underground knows exactly what they're doing. And now, where was I? Lights out again. Katrina's standing over a ball and Ivelisse says, "Death comes to everyone, even you." As she gives Ivelisse the lick of death. Wow, that's just amazing. Katrina is just an amazing woman. Back from the break, a video package is showing a Prince Puma training and history in Lucha Underground. The video is voiced by his mentor Conan and shows highlights of Conan's training with him from season 1. The video focuses on Puma's challenge and upcoming match with Rey Mysterio as we head to the commercial break again. Then it's the Ultima Lucha 2 main event. Prince Puma versus Rey Mysterio. True dream match for these two as Lucha Libre legend versus one of the most talented performers in the industry. Match starts with a handshake and a dueling chant from the crowd. Great set of reversals and counters early. Both men countering each other's offensive with athleticism. Both amazing the opponents in the process. Rey gets the advantage and gets very aggressive after being shown up by Puma. Rey tries a head scissors. Puma counters with a great pop-up codebreaker. Puma in control puts Rey in a stretch submission and then turns it to a cradle pin for a near fall. They battle to the outside and Puma tries the powerbomb, but Rey Mysterio counters with a Hurricane Rana. Rey then hits a great head first baseball slide splash from in the ring to the outside onto Puma. Action back into the ring now. Rey hits a West Coast pop for a near fall. More pretty counters and reversals between these two leads to a textbook spinning DDT by Rey for another near fall. Rey hits a variation of 619 through the ropes into Puma's midsection. Rey tries a Rana off the top rope but gets caught. Puma does a Northern Lights suplex and turns into a brainbuster. Picking up Rey from the ground, this leads to another near fall. The action goes to the top rope. Puma attempts a Puma's edge off the top score. Rey gets out and hits a backwards Hurricane Rana on Puma's near fall. Both men stagger inside the ring and trade blows. Rey attempts a head scissors, but Puma counters with a backstabber and a spinning blue thunder bomb for yet another near fall. Rey drop kicks Puma, then attempts a 619. Puma counters and then his own version of the 619, the 3-2-3. Puma goes to the top and connects with 630 splash, but Rey kicks out. Puma picks up a lifeless Rey and hits a variation of GTS called the Benergizer. Rey kicks out again. Rey running drop kick by Puma. He goes to the top again. Puma tells Rey he is sorry before he attempts another 630 splash. Puma misses. Mysterio hits a Rana for a near fall. Rey attempts a 619, but Puma blocks it. He tries Tombstone away, counters and hits a 619 and a flying Hurricane Rana off the top rope for the victory. Great match. Rey Mysterio defeats Prince Puma by pinfall. Awesome main event. Really enjoyable main event. I really enjoyed it. Then a post-match, both men hug and embrace to a standing ovation from the crowd as Puma goes to leave. Rey tells Puma to stay and takes a bow in front of his people. Fans chant, "Thank you, Prince." Matt Striker and Vampiro are closing the show, and then out of nowhere, Pentagon Duck appears and attacks his master Vampiro with a barbed wire from behind. He knocks out Striker with a super kick, then bloodies Vampiro and beats him with a barbed wire baseball bat. As Pentagon lays out a bloodied Vampiro in the ring, he licks his blood. Pentagon grabs the mic and says Vampiro is no longer his master. Pentagon says that he is the master now and yet again licks Vampiro's blood, then continues the beat on the bloody Vampiro. We then cut to the police arresting Dario Cueto outside the temple. Cueto is being loaded into a police van as the van drives away. We see Dario Cueto slump down as the lights flick on him. He raises his head slowly and then smiles. The final shot on the screen is to be continued. And I would give this the season 2 finale of Lucha Underground 5 stars, 2 thumbs up. We're really enjoyable finale. I enjoyed from start to finish. Season 2 was absolutely amazing. I can't wait for 2017 when Season 3 begins. Comment down below and tell me, Scott Casey, what you thought of Lucha Underground Season 2, Episode 26, Ultima Lucha Dos Part 3. What do you enjoy about it? What do you think is going to happen next season? Anyway, subscribe to the NWS, yes, Nation West. Subscribe to the Nation Western Shooters, MWS Revolution, NWS Network. Subscribe to my channel, Scott Casey Girls World News of Entertainment. Subscribe to my best close friends and brothers, BB717. Jade Films, Council Kid 14, subscribe to Mitchell Miete and the Punk, Michael Minor, subscribe to Global Smith Entertainment, subscribe to Godzilla Hawk, subscribe to the Adventures, follow us to the @ Worldwide NWS, and follow me to the @ Willfield N01. You stay classy, live long and prosper, and peace out.